Welcome to the Balking Dead, and I'm your fucking host, Sharpie Bets. And this show's still sponsored by PrizePicks. So going over to PrizePicks, use promo code PubSports. Do us a favor, do use a favor, and your first $100 up to $100 will be match deposited. So use that promo code PubSports, and yeah. Quick little recap. We smoked them. I told you I was coming off a bad day. That wasn't going to happen again, guys. We fed the kids. The kids are eating good today, guys. So we went 3 for 4 betting props. Take that all fucking day. And we swept the board on PrizePicks, guys. Swept. Shout out to Slaughter. See, my guy played it for 50, won himself a cool little 112. So, yeah, it's Saturday. We got UFC going. We got a lot going. So let's just get on into it. Today, we're just going to hit 2 quick games. We got a lot going on. And just let's make it quick and make some fucking money. So what did Sharpie bet today? Padres at Brewers. Mackenzie Gore versus Aaron Ashby. Mackenzie's Gore, 3-1 with a 1.71 ERA in 8 games, 47 strikeouts in 42 innings. I have been one of the leaders in the Mackenzie Gore fan club, guys. I've been leading it since the get-go, and people are been getting on the train, but, you know, we are the leaders of that train. So, guy's a damn stud, like I've been saying all year long. He has a home ERA of 2.01, which is just fucking elite, and an away ERA of 1.37, fucking better. Now he gets a Brewers team versus lefties. Over the last 15 days, they're walking 9% of the time. They're striking out only 24% of the time with a 214 average, 651 OPS, and a 138 isolated power. They're not fucking hitting the ball. They haven't been hitting lefties, and I don't expect them to hit this lefty. At first, I thought they played Gore 10 days ago when Milwaukee played them. When I pulled this shit up today, I almost jizzed in my pants. I was like, oh, Gore missed this team. This is smash spot bet on. I did bet Padres first 5 at plus 105, guys. And I'm on Gore strikeouts over 5.5 at, on my book, it was minus 124. On other books, it's at plus 104. So it's in between plus 104 and minus 124. On PrizePicks, they have a straight 6. So I don't like that on PrizePicks because you have to hit the 7+, and that's plus 156. And they're asking you for a plus 156 on PrizePicks, and you can tell them to go screw themselves. What we do want there is his fantasy score over 33.5, guys. I have him going 6+ innings, 6+ strikeouts, and that smashes the fantasy score of 33.5 that they put up to him. Then we get on to the other side of this. Aaron Ashby, 1-3 with a 2.70 ERA. He's been out the bullpen except for out of the month of May. He's been starting. And he's been pretty fucking good off back-to-back games versus teams that do hit lefties in the Padres and the Cubs. So why are you fading him now, Sharpie? Well, if it's time to get fucking hit, its time is now. It's 10 days ago. The same thing I said about Corbin Burns last night and Hauser the night before. They just seen these pitchers, guys. This is advantage hitters. And how are these hitters? Over the last 15 days, they're walking at an absurd 11.5%. They're not striking out 19% of the time. 258 average, 758 OPS, and only an isolated power of 106. So they're getting on base. They're just not scoring a lot of runs. I expect today that to change versus Aaron Ashby. They did have some runners on at the beginning, and they didn't get to them. I do expect them to get to them today. No run first inning is at a minus 160 in this game. So if you're looking at that for PrizePicks, I can't hate you. I wouldn't want to be on it because I will get into why. Bullpens. We're going to go last 30 days bullpens from here on out, guys. I'm not taking a full month, the full 2 months that baseball isn't going on. We're only going 30 days. So Padres pin is trash or middle of the league. 3.86 ERA, 14th. That's not good, though. Even though 14th says middle of the league, near a 4 ERA is not good. Brewers pin, 3.51 ERA, and they're 15th in the league, guys. So, no, they're 12th in the league. My bad. So, Brewers pin, definitely a lot better, but I only trust the back end, the 8 and 9 hole. Same with the Padres. I only trust the 9 hole. So, other than these pitchers, well, I expect Gore to go deep and then pass it off, and I expect Ashby to get lit and to hand it off to some of the weaker arms in the Brewers. So Manny Machado is the prop that I did bet today. Left-handed pitchers, guys. You should already know this shit. He's batting 378, 800 slugging, and a 1250 OPS. Yeah, we were on him yesterday. We're on him again today. Please and thank you. He didn't get to Aaron Ashby 10 days ago. We'll see if you can fucking do it again. Corbin Burns couldn't. And Aaron Ashby, I think you're into some trouble versus my guy. 2+ bases, I betted it plus 136. And I just put $10 on the plus 400 home run, guys. That'll pay for my kids' pizza dinner tonight. So let's just keep smashing Machado, smash Machado versus lefties, smash Machado versus aces, because why? He is that guy. On to the next game. Here and why. Angels at Phillies. Mike Lorenzen versus Zach Wheeler. Lorenzen's 5-2 with a 3.19 ERA. I've been saying it all year, and he was going to be bet on. And just by looking at a few things in his box scores and talking to my guy, because we know a few things, and my guy knows a few things, and yeah, we knew Lorenzen was going to be backable this year. The only thing, 4 out of 5 games in May, he has a quality start. He does have a 2.76 home ERA and a 3.18 away ERA. Well, guess what, guys? 3.18 is ace shit, guys. Let me tell you, if you have a 3 ERA in the big leagues, you're doing just fine. So let's get into these Phillies. How are they hitting? Over the last 15 days, 7 walk percent, 24.2 strikeout percentage, 226 average with the 662 OPS, and an isolated power of 148. They're league average, guys. That's it. There's nothing home to write home about. And this guy's been a stud all year. I thought I wanted to run his K prop, and then I dug into it, guys. His K prop is 5+ at +119. 4 on Prize Picks is at -164. On his fantasy scores at 25.5. I would look at his fantasy score, guys, but I think that's sharp. Like, seriously, when I did the calculations, if he only gets 3 strikeouts and goes 6 innings and gives up 2 runs, he doesn't hit the 25.5. He gets 25. So I don't think he gets the strikeouts because I dig into it. Now, on the road, guys, he's got 18 innings pitched and 7 strikeouts, but at home, 29 innings pitched and 24 strikeouts. So there's something telling me that he enjoys some home cooking. He enjoys that home uniform, that white with red background. So I've got to stay off his K prop, but I do think he goes 6+ innings today, guys. So I am on the under 4.5. It is at a 4. I bought it up to 4.5. It's at a -135 to the under that way. I did that with the Dodger game yesterday, and I got me a push. I'm being hella poo safe when it comes to betting, because I'd rather freaking push than lose at the end of the day. I know that may sound a little lame, but is what it is. Life's a bitch, then you marry one. Then we get in onto the other end. And it's hard not to pull the trigger on this guy's K prop, guys. Zach Wheeler, 3-3 with a 3.16 ERA and 9 starts, 5.7 ERA in the month of April, and a 1.65 in the month of May. We've talked about this before, and I've been preaching it all year long since it was happening when we faded him, and then once it started to go good, once we started riding us some Zach Wheeler. Once his velo came up to 97, and his swing and miss rate and his strikeout percentages then therefore went up as well, guys. So he was pitching 94, 95 at the first 4 or 5 games of the season. His breaking balls didn't have the bite on it because guess what? If you're not throwing your fastball that hard, your breaking balls are then slower, which don't have much spin either. So his velo's back. The guy is that guy. He has 7 strikeouts in 5 straight games. Then I dig into it, and his K prop's at 8+ at -129. It's at 7 on Prize Picks at -244 for 7. And his fantasy scores at 36.5. So how are these freaking Angels? They're only walking 7.5% of the time. They're striking out at 25.5% of the time. Both not good, guys. 229 average, 690 OPS, and an isolated power of 165. All that tells me Zach Wheeler goes 6+ innings tonight. All that tells me he has 7+ strikeouts tonight. I will be looking at playing his 7+ number on a prop parlay today. And I haven't pulled the trigger on the 8+, guys. That is a lot of strikeouts, but the numbers say yes. It's more than just the strikeout and the walks, guys. This team's not hitting. So, on to pins. Both have trash pins the last 30 days. Angels pin a 4.23. We smoke forward 20s. And on the other side, Phillies pin has a 4.09. I haven't bet no props, guys. I am looking to put some money maybe on Bryce Harper. He's seeing the ball well, left-handed or right-handed. It doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't really matter. But I'm really thinking both these pitchers go out and deal today, so I won't be looking to back too much hitting props, if any, in this game. Mike Trout is on a 5-game no-hit streak. He's taken enough fucking money from me and my family that, yeah, I just can't chase him today, guys. I can't. It's just not for me. I think both these guys go out and deal. And, yeah, let's get into the 2 plays I put up for Prize Picks. So this is what I'm betting and why. I'm going to take Zach Wheeler's fantasy score over 36.5. I told you I expect 7+ strikeouts. I told you I expect them to go 6 innings plus. This team's not hitting the ball average OPS. They're not walking league average, and they're striking out top five. So this team's just not seeing the ball right now. They're in a funk, and Zach Wheeler is not in a funk. So give me some Wheeler at home in his nice little candy cane uniform. On the other hand, we're taking Mackenzie Gore's fantasy score over, guys. I told you why. I'm on his K prop over 5.5 bet personally. I think the guy goes out and deals 6-7 innings today and just shuts down these Brewers who can't hit lefties for the life of them. Gore's been a stud all year long. His fastball plays a lot higher than what it is, and when his breaking balls are on, it can be a long day for the other team. So Mackenzie Gore, Zach Wheeler's fantasy score over and out. So I'm going to kick rocks. Go on over to Prize Picks. Use promo code PUBSPORTS. Here and why. Your first match deposit up to $100. They will match deposit it. And yeah, do us a favor. Do you a favor. And when you're done with this, smash the damn like button. I see the chat rolling. You guys rock. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions. And jump on over to that UFC stream. There's some money to be made today, guys. I told you what I'm on. Now let's go see what the UFC guys are on and keep tailing and keep riding, guys. We be pubbing. Until next time.